Celebrities are no different from anybody else when it comes to addiction and recovery and what it takes to get over this incredibly crippling disease. Except celebrities have enablers. They have all sorts of people willing to do whatever they want. And they also have the means and the access to unethical doctors who will prescribe them things.
Right. So you hit it on the nose, right? The management and the agents are intolerable because they get commissions from working, right? The lawyers are usually better because they're not incentivized in that way. So they can be dealt with. But that's what makes celebrity so hard to treat. It's the people around them that are enabling.
Well, you've done a lot of treating celebrities in the past. Is there always that pressure to get out and work and never mind you can do rehab later, or you only have to do a few weeks of rehab, or you know, maybe a little bit of drinking and drugs on the side, it's okay? Is that the problem?
They don't want them coming in the first place. If they're coming in the first place, it's a week or two max because the show's got to go on. Okay, that's basically what it is. That is so hard to deal with, and it's heartbreaking. Okay, it doesn't happen like that all the time, but typically when it doesn't happen like that all the time, it's when I'm dealing just with the lawyer, not with the agent
who get a commission off the stars' movies or TV shows. Richard, I think a lot of people were shocked to hear that 2 doctors were charged with illegally selling ketamine to Perry. How common is this?
When you have celebrity, there are so many doctors that are enamored with that lifestyle, right? That they will give them whatever they want at all times. There is a pharmacy in Malibu where kids of stars would go and they would have a tab that they could run and walk into this pharmacy and walk out with 6 months worth of opioids.
Wow.
Yeah.
One of those doctors texted the other, let's see how much this moron will pay. I mean, they were charging an outrageous sum to provide ketamine to Perry and making an enormous profit.
Right. Well, you know, he didn't care about that. He just wanted to get well, right? He wanted to get high. And so he didn't care about the money. The doctor that wrote that text, he's in a bad way. That man and the ketamine queen, they're going to jail. Absolutely.
Yeah. You say ketamine is actually being abused now more than ever. Why is that?
Because it's an experimental drug that's being used with for substance use disorder. Okay, there's not enough data on it. It's different for everybody. Everybody has a different experience with it. But if it's done every 2 weeks under the direct supervision of a competent doctor, it's fine. But that clearly wasn't the case. You know, he's got a doctor here that is the doctor that's going to jail actually taught the assistant how to shoot Matthew up. But for that, he wouldn't have shot Matthew up the night he died, and he wouldn't have fallen asleep or passed out in his.
Perry wrote about his struggles with addiction in his 2022 memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. I actually interviewed him during his book tour that year and asked him about his repeated efforts to get clean. Here's a listen.
You've been to 14 rehabs. You've been to 65 detoxes. And you've spent, according to what you wrote in your book, $9 million on your recovery.
But 14 treatment centers is a lot, and sometimes they worked for 2 years, and sometimes they worked for 6 months. But you'd be surprised to know, since 2001, I've been mostly sober.
When I interviewed him, I was so struck by that last line. I've been mostly sober. Because in that moment, I'm in recovery. It jumped out that that's not what you're supposed to, that's not a victory.
Well, it's not in AA, right? But if you look at 10 years, and if he was sober for 6 out of the 10 years, that's not nothing.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.